Hey everyone, just a quick post-recording message here. After several hours of playing Wildermyth here, I've got to say that I honestly believe the best way to play this game is to go in completely blind. So if you haven't heard about this game, I highly recommend checking out the link down in the description below. Watch the trailer. Long story short, you play a group of randomly generated heroes. They go on adventures to fight some strange, malevolent force in the woods, and a lot of weird things can happen to change your character. Like, I got one. I don't know how to say this without spoiling anything. One of my characters got possessed by something, and I don't know what's repercussion about that is gonna be yet. But yeah. From what I've seen, there's a lot of these options, a lot of things that can happen to your characters to make them interesting. You know, they can lose hands, they can die, it's like permadeath, and it's all sort of roguelike, as far as I'm aware. I've only done the one run. But, I highly recommend watching the trailer. If that looks interesting to you, I definitely recommend buying this game and playing it on your own before watching these videos, because this is definitely a game you want to go in blind, like completely 100% blind. And if you watch these videos, you're not going to be doing that. So that's just my suggestion and advice here. I'll leave the decision up to you. That said, let's get to the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to Wildermyth. This was a game recommended to me by Dave Harris on YouTube after I said that I was getting a little bit tired of Goblins of Elderstone just because there wasn't a lot of updates recently. So I looked at this game. It looks pretty interesting. It's not a city builder, so something new. Seems pretty refreshing. I paid 20 bucks for this game, and you know I only make like an average of 80 a month, so fingers crossed it's good. I'm going in completely blind here. I have not gone beyond the screen. This is the first screen that came up when the game started. Probably going to fiddle around with the options because the music is a little bit loud. I'm artificially reducing it in editing right now. I'll help fix bugs by uploading anonymous log data. Sure, why not? And I am going to be the player known as Tamtroll, as always, because that is who I am. Okay. Options. Let's just reduce this audio a bit. I can pump my headphones up a bit more. There we go. I'll keep the rest of this the same, just to see what we got. Keyboard. I'm sure I'll figure it out, or there'll be a thing. Anyways, from what I've seen, this is kind of like a procedurally generated story thing that's not always gonna be the same. Best information I have from like watching a couple videos and looking at some screenshots, monsters here like this are attacking. Heroes start to build up to save the day. Bad things can happen and will happen, as you're never gonna have the same hero twice. Is what I've gathered from this. Could be wrong. This is an early access game, so I don't know for sure what will happen, what's included, what's not included. Let's find out together. New story. Tutorial campaign. A 3-chapter campaign with a short tutorial at the beginning to introduce core concepts. That seems fair. The other ones are locked anyways, so... Combat difficulty, J.K. Rowling, C.S. Lewis, or George R.R. Martin. Let's just leave it at J.K. Let's leave everything at moderate right now. Huh. Interesting. Okay, you can customize them. Sort of. Wait, no, is this not a health? Okay. Okay, hang on. Let's just start fresh a couple times. Reroll all. Okay. Bosch. Can we change his name? Cannot change his name. Stats. relationships. Uh-huh. A pair of pilgrims on the ocean named their boy Bosch. When they landed, they built their home. The lad grew up salty and distant as the roaring sea, growing to abhor violence as he got older. He made sure to kill things before they could be tempted to resort to it. He tramped and trolled through an uninspiring world, craving the warmth and excitement that others enjoyed. So I guess these are just our starting heroes. They don't really have much to them. Nardion. Raised in wealth under a rich military tradition, Nardion studied tactical texts and sought ways to apply them. Even at an early age, he carried the knowledge on forever. In an abandoned castle where he waited out a rainy autumn, he made friends with a beautiful spirit. They carried the lost soul with him. A soft bed makes for a soft man. Someone important must have told him. I keep mistaking commas as periods. I'm sorry. Nardion wanted little more than a crook among roots, a pillow of memories, a ceiling haunted by planets. Okay. An Olive. Growing up ignored by her parents, Olive spent most of her time relying only on the celerity of her dreams. She practiced a few years in a chemist's workshop, where her enthusiasm was always far greater than her ability. Burning with psychic pain, she vented and raged and sought release in violence. Well, I guess let's get started. There's a bit of time to put all this together. This book, there's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. If I die, I'll be sure to leave my name. Right, then this must be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. That's a good song, by the way. Haunted only by the dust in his new boots, a young man named Nardion took his seasonal road to the town of Homburg. Everyone's life is their own private legend. Mine will matter. I'll make changes to the world, even small ones. Good philosophy. Sure, the tale of Nardion told today is just dragging-less drudgery, but I will find a calling. I will. Alright, no more useless thoughts. Morning's getting late, and I still have to drag Bosch out his door. I bet he's got some new planned trinket to try and sell me. Smoke? Smoke! Choose. If he dies without paying me back. Rivalry? Bosch must have tried to cook breakfast again. Friendship. Or not that I would rescue any man who needed it. I think I'm gonna go friendship. Like, nothing against romance. I'm just feeling more friendship here. Bosch, you alright? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. Nardion and Bosch are now rivals. What? I said friendship! Okay. Constructing mission. Just a moment. I'll set up a floor for you. Okay, I guess, Huh. Hero has an action left. Hero has no more actions. A hero can do a single move, which takes one action, or double move, which takes both actions. All heroes get to take their turns in any order, and then enemies take their turns. Okay, so it's sort of like XCOM then, the double movement thing. Very sort of papercraft world, as you can see. Objective are listed in the top bar. Hover over for more details. Put out fires. Stand next to a fire and use extinguish to put it out. Extinguish. Okay. And move over to this fire. And I can't extinguish. Nope, can't. Looks like... Okay, there's no enemies here, so there's no waiting turn. Open door. Well, his home looks fine. Bosch, we can put these fires out. Come outside, help me. Is that Nardion? Coming! Tell me you brought something nice. Oh, I left my... No time now! The things came. I don't know what caused chaos. This one behind the house won't leave. Grab something and hit it. Okay, I'll try and do different voices for him. You know what? Fork 'em! You can dig with it, you can fight with it. This is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? I'm gonna go with pitchfork. We can beat this thing, right? Better than trying to stab a fire to death. Just be ready when you open that door, yeah? I have no guarantees I'll be able to maintain those voices. If they're even recognizable at all. Okay, I guess he'll just move forward. And you can move forward as well. Extinguish lamp. Destroy. Hey. Just wait. Wait for Nardion to open the door. Okay. Revealed. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1 and does not stack. Okay, well you can shoot, right? Yeah. 4 damage. Nardion do anything? No, just destroy that. Let's wait for now, I think. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Attack! There we go. That was easy? Nardion got a little bit hurt. Nardion is now a greenhorn warrior. Warriors like Nardion are built hardy, enduring with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Choose Paladin. Once per turn, as a free action, Nardion takes a friend by the shoulder, shoving them behind him and taking their place. Centurion. As a free action, once per combat, Nardion can double his current armor for this and the following turn. Wolf Call. After a successful kill, Nardian allies gain +2 speed for this and the following turn. I'm feeling Paladin. Bosch is now a greenhorn hunter. Hunters like Bosch thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. Choose Thornfang. Bosch is refunded an action point for each melee kill. He's a hunter though. Flash Cone. Once per combat, Bosch throws a flash cone that dazzles enemies in an area. This deals his potency as magic damage. Or Jump Jaw. Once per combat, as a free action, Bosch throws a Jump Jaw trap that will damage and pin the first enemy who walks near. Let's go Jump Jaw. Nardion and Bosch are now rivals. Again. Okay. You found Scarf of Power. A warm scarf of twisted fibers. A viciousness plus 0.7 potency and bonus damage. Okay, let's give it to Nardion, I guess. 20-year-old greenhorn warrior. Equip. I just shot a monster. I hit it, didn't I? Kind of amazing. Olive must already be waiting for us. I'd go alone, but we should both go. I already forgot their original voices. Now? All the way to that shadowy ruin? What about my home? The fire's out. The thing is dead. The other townsfolk will do what needs doing. Something's wrong. Now that you mention it, the tracks do lead that way. Why was Olive so intent on meeting us there? That old black tower. It's straight from a storybook. Oh, Olive, flying reckless into any mystery. Did it finally catch up to you? Is that why we're here? I thought we were just trying to, like, get something from Bosch. This is madness. Come on, Olive. Olive's alright. She is. I just want them all to be friends. Let's all just be friends. We'll make more interesting choices later. For now, these three, I want to be friends. You and Olive are good friends. Should we be worried about Olive? Sorry, drink. I don't think so. Weird things do tend to happen around her, but she's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Bosch and Olive have fallen in love. Okay, why do you give me the option if you're just gonna do something else instead? You asked me if I wanted them to be romantic. I guess I was just determining Bosch's thing? But then you did this anyways? Like, for both options, I chose friendship. And then you went with one of the other options. Like, what? What's the... What? I don't know. I'm not complaining. Randomness is always good. This is a twist I was not expecting, but, I'm not sure why you have me choose... I'm not sure why you had me choose rivals, friendship, or romance when you're just gonna throw romance on me anyways, you know? I mean, nah. I got... Whatever. I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. Okay, scout. Let's send Bosch to scout. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I guess we all just go, right. Better idea. Okay. The tower where Olive had chosen to meet was a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knew its rooms and floors so well, she could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose, until the beast breaks through. Keep it up, beast. Keep it up, and we'll see. The tower was an heirloom of an earlier people. The locals had lost the legend of it. It was another one of history's punchlines, the boast of some doomed despot whose name sank into the river. But as the old may tell you, in dusty shadows, shy things long lodge overlooked. What? Hmm? That book. Why have I never... Are you wondering why I'm talking to myself, beast? I'm also wondering. The book felt heavier than its slender spine suggested. Wildermyth. It was full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. The tyrant's medicine. Imparted no silent secret, it was only a fairy tale about a dying empress who swallowed stars every month to claim her consuming anger. Gift of the inscriptor? Proposed an unlikely legend that one spider-limbed man crafted all written language. He trapped ants between vellum and pressed them so long and relentlessly that they became letters. Papa Holmberg's horn. Spun a yarn of a father who drank so much and laughed so freely that she grew a beautiful spout. A father who drank so much and laughed so freely that she grew a beautiful spiral horn. His children were very proud. I mean, I'm not one to do the pronoun game, but small typos, I think. Olive reached the last world of the final tall tale. A few blank pages were left. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's called I'm Stuck Here. Right then, this must be the beginning. Here, in our yondering country, Olive wrote, not sure why, but finding words ready. Omens had taken shape in the fabric of the land. There, inside the weird turning hearts that thrummed in things. Something in the woods is very strange. Some were just misgivings. They crept through her body like sourceless arches on one walks with. Others were more substantial. Now they seemed a thundering promise of doom. From the shadowy fringes of the lands we claim as our own, to the huddled homes, crowded close and warm and watchful. The noise of stories and laughter is replaced by flame-crackling quiet. Dread is loud at every glance. Last week, Old Will's chicken started laying dark blue eggs. When we cracked one, it was full of spiders. An eagle took a boy last year. This month, that bird returned him. He eats only raw meat now and stares. He doesn't speak a word. And in the woods, a hateful silence churns. A startling pain lit Olive's head. It subsided. For a moment, she felt very blank. Day has... The story she'd written lay before her in luminous script, and more empty pages seemed to have sprouted up behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Spoon or staff? Let's go staff. Run if you're wise. Ruff. 0.7 health. Oh, potency, dodge. Plus 20 retirement age. What? Okay. Not sure what retirement age means, but okay. Stone heirloom. Partial cover for adjacent figures. Okay. Infuse. Mingle the mystic life energy with a blaze or piece of scenery. Infused targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. Okay. Interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effect and abilities. Many of these let you use the scenery to damage enemies. Okay, Got rubble? The object you're... Okay, I missed that. Explode a wooden object in a shredding blast. Interesting. Okay. Interfuse... Oh. This is probably going to hurt her, to be honest. I mean, we could probably move. We can probably move. Okay. Let's move her back a step. And then interfuse these things up here. Probably going to want to make a good selection. Okay. Splinter Blast. Oh, okay. I have to... I can only infuse one. Use a new target. I see. He's not in range. Let's just wait. Wait for him to run around a bit more. Maybe he'll stop there again? No. Okay, Withdraw. Withdraw from the bookshelf. Let's try and plant it here instead. Can we not? Okay, we cannot. Okay, try that one! Engulf. Hobble. An enemy in a rapid squeeze away someone's life. Gulp. Yeah. There we go. Not entirely sure what's happening, but okay. We heard it! It's dead! Victory! As a mystic, Olive has acquired the knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. Choose. Ignite. Olive targets flammable debris, pulling motes of heat out of the air and gathering them into a single point to create an interfused blaze. Indignance. Olive's presence is charged against her foes, dealing damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. Or compulsion. Briefly infuses with an enemy and forces it to move where she pleases. Let's go Ignite. I mean, compulsion seems interesting, but let's go Ignite. And yeah, just give her the cloak. Plus 5 melee accuracy, plus 5 range accuracy. Alright. That could be good for the Artha. Okay. Did I just do that? I did. I felt the, the something. And does this mean I'm a wizard? Olive, you alright? You see that smoke? That's from Holmberg. Oh, wait, no. Oh, you two arrived at the perfect time. Well, not really, but you see that smoke? That's from Holmberg. Yeah, that's Holmberg. Well, so to explain, I've been a little busy. Would you two mind terribly if we... So, I'm not sure if you've ever seen a monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. You slayed, like, one. Hmm? I'm a wizard. Okay. You're a wizard, Olive. Discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on it to see what options are available. I guess. Select heroes to travel to the site. Let's attack the site, I guess. Why not? We fight as a group. What's our plan? We'll do it like before. If you're not the hunter, you're the prey. Trust me, I just came out of there. Methodical, patient, that's the key. Let's go offensive. Steady hearts, stay strong. Combat modifiers. Raccoon. Corrupted raccoons fire spikes from their tails. Corrupted deer are individually weak, but can surround the unprepared. Okay. Interesting. Then let's bundle up everyone together for the defense boost. You can open the door. Use with that, just to be safe. And wait for an enemy to come within range. Hit up to one enemy with melee. Sure, why not? Okay, looks like we're good. And we're on offensive, but let's just stay methodical. Whatever it's called. Open the door. Aha! Jump jaw. Ah! And interfuse with the oven. Yes. Swapping to or from a dagger is a free action. Wait. He's pinned! Starting attack! That worked out pretty well, I'd say. Okay, let's just keep going. One door at a time. And can you actually close the door behind you? No. Okay, well you just wait there then. Wait. Courage. Okay. Go. Strike this thing down! It dodged! 100% hit chance. Flank an enemy with an attack of 90 degrees or more from a previous attack their turn. Okay. We can't do that, I don't think. Unless that counts. Dodged. God dang it. The resistless fire is unleashed into a nearby tile, burning where it lands and dealing half damage to units that pass through. Conjure blaze at distance, fusing it with it, if possible, and dealing fire damage to anything in their location. No. Okay. Okay, so I think we need to withdraw some infusions. We can interfuse with this. Ooh, that's bad. Attack! There we go! Now strike! Okay. So Nardion got a little bit hurt, but we seem to be fine in the end. May as well withdraw from these two. Okay, we'll keep this one, just in case. Okay. Nardion, let's move you up again. We'll check out this room next. That's like some realistic bird action going on. Wait. Wait. Just gonna be quiet about this. Oh, is this? Okay, that's a bookshelf. My mistake. That's a bookshelf, not a... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. not super smart on my end. Let's interfuse with this. And wait. Withdraw from the oven. Open the door. Take a couple steps in. Okay, we seem to be in the clear. The room is clear. Everyone head in. They don't seem to be doing much, except kind of just waiting for it. Oh, I didn't want you to be there, but okay. Open the door. Guardian. Interfuse with that bookshelf. Revealed. Well, that worked. Everything changed after that day. The heroes of Hamburg went on to win great renown, and they sing our deeds to put courage in quailing hearts. The measures of a bard these days is how many rhymes she can fit in our name. For now, we are called the Harbingers of the Rocky Branch. Bailey's Autumn. Lee's Oath? Let's have our own name. The Lovers Quarrel. I don't know if I'm spelling quarrel right. Here follow the tales of the Lovers Quarrel, to be remembered. Calamities, your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Age of Ulstrix, Chapter 1. Clear out all monster control sites, locate the Gorgon source at Lethrel Trunks, and clear it out. We are unfortunately going to have to do that tomorrow, because that is unfortunately all the time we have for tonight. I would like to thank you, everyone, for joining me in Wildermyth. And I would like to thank Dave Harris, who recommended this video to me last week on my Goblins of Elderstone video. As always, I highly recommend you check helpolivia.org if you haven't already. Become a lunch buddy and help feed a child for a week every month. I really got to get better at saying that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this game, see what we can get, and maybe this will be a regular thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far it gets. It's an early access game. Link is in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. And I will see you next time. Farewell.
Something in the woods is very strange.